What if everything we thought we knew about UFOs was only part of the story? Tonight, the world is reacting after the Trump administration released what many are calling the first major public disclosure of classified UFO files in American history. Secret reports, military sightings, pilot encounters, and documents the government kept hidden for decades. Some people believe this could finally prove we are not alone. Others say it's nothing more than misunderstood technology and conspiracy theories. But one thing is certain: the internet is losing its mind right now. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about stories in the world right now: the sudden release of previously classified UFO files connected to the US government. And trust me, some of these details are genuinely unsettling. Because for years, officials denied almost everything related to UFO sightings. People who claimed they saw strange objects in the sky were mocked. Pilots stayed silent. Military witnesses disappeared from headlines. But now, the conversation has completely changed. The government itself is officially acknowledging that there are objects seen in the sky that cannot fully be explained. And according to reports, this latest release includes military footage, intelligence documents, radar reports, and witness testimonies gathered over decades. So the question everyone is asking tonight is simple: why release these files now? According to officials, the released files contain records connected to what the Pentagon now calls unidentified anomalous phenomena, also known as UAPs. That's basically the government's modern term for UFOs. The files reportedly include Navy pilot encounters with mysterious aircraft, objects moving at impossible speeds, strange lights hovering over military bases, and reports from trained personnel who witnessed things they still cannot explain. One document allegedly describes glowing orange spheres appearing in restricted airspace before suddenly vanishing. Another references unexplained objects detected during historic space missions. Now, it's important to say this clearly: the government has not confirmed alien life. There is no official statement saying extraterrestrials have visited Earth. But what makes this story so massive is the fact that the government is openly admitting that some incidents remain unexplained. And that alone is enough to send shockwaves across the internet. For decades, UFO discussions were treated like science fiction. Movies, conspiracy documentaries, late-night radio shows. If you talked seriously about aliens, people laughed at you. But over the last few years, something changed. Military videos started leaking online. Former intelligence officers began speaking publicly. Congress even held hearings where officials admitted they could not identify certain objects seen by US pilots. And now, this latest disclosure is making people wonder if the government knows far more than it has admitted publicly. Because here's the thing: these aren't random eyewitness stories from ordinary people. Some of these reports come from trained military pilots, people trained to identify aircraft, people trusted with national security, and many of them described objects moving in ways that seemed impossible. No visible engines, no heat signatures, sudden acceleration, sharp turns at extreme speeds. And in some cases, the objects reportedly disappeared completely. That's why this story is getting so much attention. Not because people suddenly believe in aliens, but because even experts are struggling to explain what was seen. As expected, social media exploded within minutes of the announcement. Some users are convinced this is the beginning of full disclosure. Others think the government is distracting the public from bigger political issues. Meanwhile, UFO communities online are analyzing every released image and document frame by frame. Reddit forums are flooded with theories. TikTok creators are posting breakdowns nonstop. And YouTube? completely packed with reactions. Some people believe these files are only the tip of the iceberg, that there are still thousands of classified documents hidden from the public. Others argue that most sightings probably have normal explanations, like advanced military technology, drones, or natural atmospheric events. And honestly, that's what makes this topic so fascinating. Nobody truly knows where the truth ends and the mystery begins. Now imagine this for a second. What if governments around the world really have encountered objects they cannot explain? Not necessarily aliens, but technology beyond current human understanding. That possibility alone changes everything. Because if even a small percentage of these reports are genuine, then humanity could be looking at one of the biggest discoveries in modern history. And that's exactly why people are paying attention tonight. For years, UFO stories lived in the shadows. Now they're being discussed in government buildings, news studios, and military briefings. That shift is real. And regardless of what you personally believe, one fact is impossible to ignore. The US government is taking this topic more seriously than ever before. Still, many questions remain unanswered. Why were these files hidden for so long? Are there more documents waiting to be released? And if governments truly discovered something extraordinary, would the public even be told the full truth? Right now, nobody knows. But this latest disclosure has reopened one of the greatest mysteries of all time. Are we alone? Or has humanity been witnessing something unexplained for decades? Whatever the answer may be, the world is watching closely. What do you think? Are these newly released UFO files proof that something mysterious is happening in our skies? Or is this all being blown out of proportion? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories covering mysteries, world events, and unbelievable discoveries. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.